Hey guys, so I've tried to make this video I don't know how many times, but I am just going to talk about my experience of having my gallbladder removed and what my relationship with food looks like now, and just things that have changed since I have had my gallbladder removed. Um right, so I had my gallbladder removed in September of last year. I had stones that I could not pass and would not pass. So I had to have emergency surgery. Yeah. So I didn't have it that day, but I had it the next day. And yeah. Um, the surgery went okay and everything. Uh, the recovery, it wasn't necessarily so much the pain. It's from it, why it was so difficult for me is because I could not do anything. I could not do anything. All I could do was lay in bed. Well, shit, half the time I didn't even lay in bed because I couldn't get up from that position. So I was on the couch. I was stuck to my couch during my recovery. So so enough on that topic. Um yeah, it was difficult. I made it through. Anyways, I took it like one step at a time, literally. Um so let's talk about my relationship with food now. Now, because I know that, since I got my gallbladder removed, I can't process fat like a normal person processes fat anymore. So I have to take that account every time I fucking eat. So I have to constantly think about how much fat I'm putting in my body, how much sugar I'm putting in my body, how much salt I'm putting in my body. Um, and having that in the back of your head constantly, and whenever you know it's time to eat, it's like you feel like there's nothing that you can eat because there's nothing that's zero sugar, there's nothing that's zero salt, there's nothing that's zero fat. Um so I've had to just find out on my own like what I can still eat and what is hard for me to eat now. Um Really the only thing that is hard for me to eat is like I can't eat overly processed food. Like I can't eat frozen things anymore. The only thing that I can eat that's frozen is, well, obviously vegetables, but besides from that, I'm talking about like ready cooked meals and stuff like that. I can't eat that. Um I can't eat like processed things like chicken nuggets and you know um just like frozen meats and stuff like that, like frozen like low quality meats I can't eat. I can still eat pizza and I do still eat pizza. Um but pizza and frozen vegetables, that's literally it. If I do have chicken nuggets, I am limited to how many chicken nuggets I have, obviously. And there's just like certain things in the frozen food aisle that I just do not get because I know it's gonna really mess up my stomach. So I just avoid those. Um, right now, my diet, I still eat pasta, I still eat bread. Obviously fruit, vegetables. I eat healthy fats, and when I'm talking about healthy fats, I'm talking about like I still eat eggs. I eat avocados. I still eat fruit that has, like I'm talking about like natural like fat in them. Natural sugar. I don't eat. I don't eat like regular like sugar, like granulated sugar. I don't eat that. Um, the only time I have it is maybe like I don't even know, like in sweet tea or like something like that. Like other than that, I try to keep my sugar level down, and I try to keep my salt content down, and I try to keep my fat content down. Really, that's the only thing that tries to help me because I know that works for me. Um, Other than that, like it really has damaged my relationship with food because I know I can't eat everything like everybody else can. Um, so that's kind of hard sometimes. Um, Now, have I ever ate truly fucking bad? No, because for one, I don't have the money to try to waste on fast food. Um, and like processed food and everything else like that, I don't want to eat that every day. I'd rather like have something that is quick to eat but is not like high calorie, high fat, high nothing like that. You know what I mean? Um, I do eat chicken nuggets. Do I eat a lot of chicken nuggets? No. Whenever I do eat French fries, do I cook it in oil? No. So it's mainly like okay, like you can have those things, but how are you gonna cook them? Like I know I'm not going to cook it in vegetable oil. Like, if I really want a fried french fry, then I will cook it in olive oil. Um, Margarine, I don't eat margarine. I never really ate margarine before my gallbladder was taken out anyway. I already made that switch to like trying to find like real butter in the stores. So that was never an issue for me. Cooking with olive oil was never an issue for me. Um, yeah, I mainly just like if I do want processed food, I cook it in the air fryer. I'm not frying it up or nothing like that. Yeah. So yeah. I don't eat out fast food anymore. If I do eat out, then I know I have to go down. I know I have to like sit down and like sit down restaurants, like things that are like home cooked meals. Like I can eat those if I go out. Um, yeah, I mean, even when I go out, I have to like watch for the fat content and stuff like that. So, yeah. I know they say that a high fiber, um, high protein, low carb diet is the way to go if you've had your gallbladder taken out, but for me, that just did not work. Um, I noticed that my body could not process fiber. It took me a really long time to try to process fiber and to develop a bowel movement um, having that diet. So I still eat what I want to eat, and I just try to do the healthier option of that food. So yeah, I mean that's really. I mean, I ate kind of healthy before my gallbladder. Um, Really, the switches that I made, like I don't do canned vegetables anymore because they have preservatives in them. which means a high, uh, which means a high salt content. So I switched to frozen vegetables. I stick to veal butter, olive oil, healthy fats, natural sugar. Yeah. So that's the adjustments that I've made. And I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that it wasn't difficult because it was. Um, I wouldn't be making this video if it wasn't. But just for me, it's like little things that knew I had to change. But other than that, so let's talk about alcohol for a minute because I used to be able to drink, and now now it's like I have 4 drinks, I'm done. I'm feeling good. You know what I mean? I used to be able to feel. I used to be like be able to drink like a fish. Like I'm talking about like half bottles and stuff like that of like hard liquor. Hard liquor. I'm not talking about no wine, no nothing like that. I'm talking about hard liquor, okay? And now I have like, like 2 or 3 drinks of the hard liquor and I'm good, you know what I mean? Like so that's something that I had to get used to because not gonna lie, whenever the first time the first time I like went out drinking and, had some drinks, um yeah, I got tore up. I got tore up. And then I got panicky because I was like, okay, like usually I'll eat food and then I won't be, so drunk, tipsy, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? And I ate food and that did not happen. I was still messed up. So that kind of scared me a little bit. Not being able to, from being so drunk, pissed drunk, and not having anything to like bring you down. Um, yeah, that kind of scared me a little bit. So now whenever I drink, I know like, hey, chill out. Can't drink like you used to, and that's okay because now I don't have to pay like a lot of money to get to have fun or whatever you want to call it, or to like get tipsy or get drunk or whatever. Yeah, I just don't need that many drinks, so it it definitely helps my wallet. Let's just say that. So yeah. And then another thing I wish I knew is that there's sometimes where you are going to use the bathroom nonstop, and I'm talking about doing number two nonstop. And then sometimes there are times where you're not gonna be able to. And me personally, I'm trying to figure out things that can help me naturally go, because I've tried laxatives and not gonna lie, they don't really work. Honestly, I've noticed that, um, or at least they don't work like I want them to work. So I don't even try with laxatives, and yeah. Um, so I'm trying to find like natural things. Like I'm trying green tea right now. I know coffee for sure will make anybody have a bowel movement, but I'm trying to like steer away from coffee so much, because I don't want to be dependent on coffee to have a bowel movement. That's just not what I feel like personally. I want to drink coffee because I want to drink coffee. I don't want to drink coffee to have a bowel movement. You know, that's where I draw the line. So, yeah, I'm just trying like natural things. Um, I'll do like an update video if I find anything that's helpful. I'll probably like a YouTube short or something like that, but I thought it would be cool for you guys to, you know, have like a little sit down like conversation like we're friends or something like that. I don't know. Just to like try to get to know me better. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed me like opening up to you guys a little bit, and if you know someone that is going to have gallbladder surgery, or if you are someone that's going to have gallbladder surgery, I hope this does give you a little bit of an insight on, you know, what your life is uh, gonna become. And I just hope that if you are one of the people that have to have gallbladder surgery, like, I hope you have someone that you can rely on. And I just hope that your journey is different than mine, because honestly, like, that was probably, I haven't had any kids or anything else like that. So this is kind of like the recovery part from having my gallbladder removed was so far has been like the hardest thing that I've had to like go through physically, other than yeah, other than but yeah, I just look at me, I'm getting fucking sentimental. I just hope that your journey is different than mine. I just hope that, it's not so difficult for whoever has to go through this. And I just hope that you're not going through it alone. And I hope that the adjustments that you have to make in your life are as easy and will come naturally to you. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to give some kind of insight to what it means to have your gallbladder taken out and what they don't tell you, and just, yeah, all that good stuff. Right, this is like my experience. I don't know how your body is gonna react, but like everything, take what people say with like a grain of salt. Um, yeah, I just wanted to share my story a little bit, and I hope helps someone. Stay tuned for the content.